Hello, everybody. Welcome to Northwoods News. I hope I do an okay job. I got talked into this by Coy and Jason, so, bear with me. I've never done this sort of thing before, but I am a good bullshitter. So you're stuck here today with Carl with a K. And seasonal temps are keeping the snowmobile trails open. Hopefully it stays this way for a while. Matt Haney on the weather deck for the latest.
Weather report from the weather deck here at Bushwood Tavern, and as you can see, we still got a bunch of snow here. It's getting to be a pain in the ass at this point. But we built this new weather deck out here that you can come out here and enjoy cocktails during the summer. And in the next 10 days, the weather looks pretty consistent with highs in the mid to low 30s and the lows are sitting in the mid 20s. And we have no real amounts of precipitation in the forecast. These attempts should allow our trails to remain open until the season end of the 31st. Check your favorite weather app as conditions have a tendency to change up here. And Facebook pages like the Boulder Junction Snowmobile Club, Cross Country Cruisers, Mercer Area Snowgoers, they'll all have accurate trail information for you. Now back to you, Carl.
A reminder that game fish is closed, but the panfish is still open. Conditions are a little slushy out there on the ice, so that's according to Kurtz. But we still have plenty of good ice to be safe. Even though the ice fishing is gone, we look forward to the open water. Let's go to Jason Sloan for spring tackle tips.
Hey everyone, Jason Sloan here for Bushwood Tavern and Sloan Media. Getting spring stuff ready for fishing. Yeah, there's some ice left. It's kind of slushy right now, and some great late ice pan fishing yet to be had, but I'm going to Green Bay next weekend. So just going through overall, checking my arsenal of lures and whatnot for the year, seeing what I need. You know, it's important to go through your plastics, use a lot of plastics, your gulp, your kalins, and your powered bait. The gulp especially, that has a tendency to dry out over the long winter. Spinner bait's one of my favorite things to use, just action fished in the spring, bass, pike. We even get walleyes on these, and boy, over at Violent Strike Lures, Keith Worrell makes these little tiny ones, and they're fantastic. You catch everything on those. Husky jerks, probably my favorite way to fish in the spring is jerk baits. Get yourself a split ring plier, and sometimes you go through your lures from the previous year, you caught a lot of fish, those hooks are mangled. You can go in there and take these out, replace the hooks. Tools, make sure you've got all your tools in line. Fluorocarbon leaders, we use a lot of those. We almost exclusively use power line, a braid, and then we run the fluorocarbon leader to that. I'll post a link to how to tie a knot to connect the two without using hardware, because I don't like that. And then we've evolved now into using just basically all plastics for panfish, crappies this time of year. Your gulps, a kalin, I think that's a crappie scrub, also excellent. And if you go through your stuff right now, and hair jigs, we're back on those. Used these when I was a kid, and then they were kind of out of style. Now they're back. I found a deal and bought $100, a big box of them, and it's disappeared. So the nephews would be getting a call here. Anyway, also get your slip bobber stuff ready. Why not, right? We don't use a lot of slip bobbers really this time of year, but I might try these going down for some trout down on the Great Lakes. And it's just kind of fun to go through this stuff and shop locally, if you can. I know you save a couple dollars online, but maybe go hit up the local bait store for some of this stuff. And if you get there early, usually they're good and stocked up on all this stuff. Back to you, Carl.
Area events are far and few between at this time of the year. If you feel like going for a drive, there's places over in Merrill that have a event going at Lesson Jim's Lincoln Lanes. Home Sports Show up in Bay Area, up by Ashland. And remember that Lakeland has an inside track, and they're having a track meet this coming weekend. So starting at 9 o'clock, according to the rumors. Anyways, Home Sports Show, I said, is in Bay Area, so that's a fun place to go. Details for both of these are travelinwisconsin.com. And we'll wrap it up with a reminder that Bushwood Tavern is now open 7 days a week. Weekdays at 3, weekends at noon, meaning Saturday and Sunday. So come on in. We got a fantastic fish fry here. March Madness is going on with a big PS. Don't forget the Badgers. They're in the NIT, and they are now in the semifinals. One more game, and then they're in the championship. So cheer on Bucky. Don't forget the Brewer Opener. It's March 30th. We'll have brats and a lot of festivities going on here. Also, the Vanny Jolin Musky Open Classic is going to be on June 3rd, starting at like 7 o'clock at night and getting done at like 7 in the morning. And then we're going to have party all day on the 4th. 3 different bands and a lot of fun events. So stay tuned for more. The next time, Coy will be back doing his thing here, and you won't have to put up with me. Thank you all.